Authenticity. Understand first thing. So the first effect of sun rising will be fog disappearing, then temperature rising, then flowers blooming. So many other effects will continue, but the first effect of the sun rising will be fog disappearing. First effect of authenticity will be you will stop lying spontaneously. Understand, still you are doing spontaneous lying to save your skin. Even the first step of authenticity has not happened. Spontaneous lying is the pattern, never allows any transformation in you, does not allow the Master's presence work on you. You have a shield, armor. Never allow Master's energy to work on you. Spontaneous lying is the pattern stops Master's presence transforming you in the first step itself. I could see people still maintaining that pattern of spontaneous lying. Understand, whether in your office or house, anywhere, you lie spontaneously, you lose life. Listen, when you have the spontaneous lying pattern with your wife, what she is supposed to add in your life will never be added. You may expect her to add love to you, your life, romance to your life. If you have the pattern of spontaneous lie, she will never be able to add that to your life. Same way, with your husband, if you expect he should add security to you, if you have the spontaneous lying pattern with him, I give you 100% guarantee, you will never be able to feel security from him. You have to complete and take the responsibility and align yourself to it. Spontaneous lying is the most silly pattern with which you stop Master's grace on you. Same way, if you have the pattern of spontaneous lying with your mother, you will never have anything added to your life because of your mother's presence. A right wife can get you out of death. See what Savitri has done. See what Savitri has done to Satyavan. She brought him back by her authenticity from death. She stopped the sun rising. But if you have a spontaneous lying pattern, even if you have a wife like a Savitri, she will not be able to save you. Spontaneous lying, I could see very clearly. Please be very clear. Spontaneous lying pattern stops me giving you any blessing. I will not be able to add anything to you. If you have that spontaneous lying pattern, break from spontaneous lying pattern. That is the first step. The most difficult part, but the first step for transformation is breaking the spontaneous lying pattern. When you are cornered, encountered, out of fear, anxiety, blurting out. This pattern of lying spontaneously, please listen, even with your boss, with your friends, with any relationship, son, father, mother, guru, disciple, boss, employee, in any relationship, the spontaneous lying will completely demolish you. No one will be able to help you or support you. When I support you as a father or as a boss, don't ever think I support you as me. I only support you as you want, the limited version of you want. When you don't show any possibility of authenticity, for example, today if I give one lesson, if you imbibed that even 20%, second day I will, when you come near me to talk to me, I will give you the next spiritual lesson. Or naturally I'll feel, poor fellow, he is not even able to catch the first thing. He is struggling. Let me just support him. Now, supporting is the best thing I can do. All the extraordinary powers in my disposal are in your disposal when you just maintain my anyakara about you. The moment you decide my anyakara about you is impractical, you have ditched yourself. You have ditched yourself. It is like a seed looking at the banyan tree and say, how can I become you? At least I need time, na? But you don't understand, only after you decide the clock starts ticking. Listen, only when you decide, Master's anyakara about me is doable, I am going to do it. Only after you declare, even the time starts ticking. Listen, this is the example. There is a banyan tree seed which is getting dropped in the land, and that seed is getting whatever is required, and the tree, just have our own example of our banyan tree and the seed. The seed is in one corner. Our banyan tree is telling, hey, come on, start growing, sprout. I am your anyakara. I am my anyakara about you. And I should be your anyakara about me. Listen. I am your expectation about me. I should be your expectation about me. Listen. The banyan tree tells the seed, becoming me, becoming banyan tree is my expectation about you, and becoming banyan tree should be the seed's expectation from the banyan tree. Seed naturally has its own songs. Your size, where am I? Where are you? At least practically we need time, na? No. But practically, at least we need time. Listen. Yes, seed needs time to become our banyan tree. But when that time starts clicking, when that clock starts moving, after the seed decides, I will become banyan tree, and I am deciding, declaring, I am starting. After that sprouting, only the clock even starts ticking. Not till the banyan tree is in confusion or reasoning. Till the seed is in confusion or reasons. How many of you cognize it? So the day you declare, undoubtedly, I am standing by far with the Anyakara image of Swamiji. I will stand. No. If the seed is sitting and debating, it can be debating for 2000 years and the clock does not start ticking. For example, if the chronological time between the seed and the banyan tree is 1000 years. For example, if today this guy starts sprouting, in 1000 years he will be like our banyan tree. If that is the fact, the world, if this guy is stuck with this concept of when am I going to become this banyan tree, because 1000 years, and if he goes on with the argument, it is never going to happen. The 1000-year clock does not start even ticking. Only when the tree decides, come on, I am declaring, I am standing to the Anyakara of this tree. Even if you have one doubt, oh, time, how can I become like him? Still your even clock has not started ticking. Even the 1000-year between the seed and the tree is not started. So you give upon yourself. Anybody who gives upon himself does not need a separate hell to be built for him. The person who gave upon himself will be such a strong energy, he will gather all the people who gave upon themselves around him and make an amazing hell. The first opening happens in the seed when it sprouts. That breakthrough is breaking the pattern of spontaneous lying. When a seed opens, he has to break the superficial skin of its seed itself. The superficial skin is a spontaneous lying pattern. When that pattern is there, you don't even need to lie, I can just catch you. See, integrity comes by the conscious thinking. If your thinking is conscious whole day, it will continuously align with the commitment you made with the most important person of your life. If you have lack of integrity here, your mouth will smell the spontaneous lying. See, when there is a stomach problem, when there is an ulcer in the stomach, heat in the stomach, dehydration in the intestine, mouth will smell. Nothing can be done. How many mouth freshener, mouthwash you use, how many times you brush, it won't solve the problem. Only when you take the Haritaki powder and heal the stomach ulcer and cool the stomach, mouth smelling will go. Same way, as long as there is a inauthenticity and lack of integrity inside, your mouth will smell of spontaneous lies. Please be very clear. Spontaneous lying is like a skin of the seed, does not allow the seed to become tree. Only when the seed breaks that skin of the seed, it becomes tree. There's a beautiful verse by a great South Indian saint, Manikyavasagar. In his songs, he says, I am not afraid of wild animals charging me. I am not afraid of the wild fire engulfing me, but I am afraid of inauthentic beings who don't remember Mahadeva or who don't apply the sacred ash on their body. Listen. If you are not feeling the commitment you gave it to the Master in your Anandagandha, pushing you continuously work and think, be very clear, you are thinking which is not required for your life. You are thinking something which is completely draining your life's energy. If you are a boy, it is all about Mooladhara. If you are a girl, it is all about Swadhisthana. If you are a couple, it is all about confusion, Manipuraga. Only when you feel your commitment, see your commitment, what is your life's mission? Raising to the Anyakara of a most important relationship in your life. That is the life's purpose, life's mission. Am I right? How many of you cognize this? Let me see how many of you cognize I am the most important relationship in your life. Now, I am not against if there is a second, third. But at least for how many I am the first? Let me see. Then, the commitment you make with me should be sitting on your Anandagandha. Is it not? See, what I mean by the word it should be sitting on your Anandagandha, let me tell you. If you have certain insecurity or fear, even if you find few minutes gap between your work, you will start only thinking about that. For example, morning you had a special puja from me, blessing, for some work which you did not do. Whole day, even if you get 2-3 minutes free time, will your mind go anywhere else? It will be sitting on it only. Or if you fought with your, I am giving an example, if you fought with your mother-in-law or daughter-in-law, even if you go to office and if you get 3 minutes break between your work, where is your mind going to go and sit? About that fight, you will be preparing the next level dialogue. When you go back, how you are going to take the fight to the next level. Preparation for all the logic. That is what will be sitting on your Anandagandha. That is what will be driving you, making you think what you think, making you respond the way you respond. Am I right? Then, if you are authentic and integrated, Master's Anyakara about you, Master's expectation about you, I'll put it in this way, the most important relationship in your life is master. So his expectation about you should be sitting on your being and continuously driving you, making you think, work, live. Manipuraga means the city of jewel. Puraka of money means only when you break that fort and reach the money, that jewel. See, our naval center is like that. The ultimate knowledge of enriching is sitting there, but it is compounded by the huge walls of confusion. So even though verbally you say, I am the most important relationship in your life, authentically you have not agreed to it. Because the space in which you are there only is going to even remind you to be in thinking and action, out of which the life supports you. After you think, you act, life is going to respond to you. Not before that. Listen, any tattva, any spiritual principle or any philosophy becomes reality, our lifestyle, only if that can be useful for conflict resolution in our life. Whether it is a conflict between mother-in-law or daughter-in-law, son-in-law or father-in-law, your boss and you, or your employee and you, or with you and you. The most unresolved conflicts in our lives are the conflicts between we and we. Am I right? If there is an ulcer in your intestine, smelling mouth, bad smell in the mouth, it can't be avoided. If there is an inauthenticity in your being, conflict between you and you can't be avoided. Just today morning I had one conflict resolution. I'll tell you. I wanted to wear this 1 lakh Rudraksha. All you guys should be aware now. I am wearing 1 lakh Rudraksha, 100,000 Rudrakshas. Rudrakshas literally. Because I was reading in a book about the glory of Rudraksha, some old book. It was very nice. I was enjoying. Now I am not saying whatever is written in that book is true or false and all that. There are many things, because you like them, you decide to believe them whether they fit with logic or not in your life. Understand? See, I like Rudraksha. I love it. This is the first ornament I started wearing in my life. Many of you may know that incident. Young age, my grandmother opened her trunk and showed and asked me, take whatever you want. I picked up the Rudraksh mala which was there in the trunk and wore. There was enough of diamond, gold and pearl and coral. There was enough of all that. But straight I stretched my hand. I was 3-year-old child. Straight I put my hand on into the trunk. And she said, whatever you want, you take it. Whatever you take is yours. I straight put my hand on the Rudraksha and wore on my own. From that moment till now, this is the jewel I like, love, enjoy, promote, live. Even when I sleep, I will not miss having a big Rudraksh mala next to my bed. Next to me there will be big Rudraksh mala. The moment I wake up, I will put on that. So it's like I enjoy it. I was reading a book on Rudraksha which says you should wear this Mukhi Rudraksha for this problem. All these descriptions. And this many Rudrakshas of this Mukhi for this solution. If you have a problem of blood pressure, you are supposed to wear Siddhamala. If you have the problem of diabetes, you wear the Gauri Shankar. If you have the problems in debt and loans, wear this Rudraksha. Like this. It's a traditional book prescribing different Rudraksha-based solution for different problems, but I am very clear. I am not saying it is right or wrong. Only if you test it on your own, you will know. But I like Rudraksha, so I decided to believe whatever is in that book as my personal experience, for my personal life. So I decided I am going to wear 1 lakh Rudraksha, because in that book there is a beautiful poetic saying, if you wear 1 lakh Rudraksha, Shiva's presence will be there continuously on you. So I just enjoyed the way it was told. The moment I put it on my neck, I understood, oh God, I am not able to lift the head. And then one side, my body is telling, we may get a spondylitis, we may get a neck pain, we may get a headache, so heavy. The other side, mind says, no, Shiva's presence. It will be so nice. That book says, 1 lakh if you wear, you will have Shiva's presence on you. How can Shiva's presence give any disease? The third statement, I decided to resolve the conflict. I asked, which side I am liking? I am going to veto it. Naturally, I am going to veto the side of Shiva's presence. I decided I am vetoing the Shiva's presence side. I am ready to take the responsibility if I get any back pain, neck pain or spondylitis. And I tell you, just in 3 seconds, the very idea in my mind and the pain in the neck both disappeared. Both disappeared. And I did not even remember. Only now to tell you guys, I remembered I am wearing 1 lakh Rudraksha. See, when the chain fits, neck is forgotten. When the belt fits, belly is forgotten. When the shoe fits, leg is forgotten. If you are remembering your leg continuously, shoe is biting you. If you are remembering your belly continuously, belt is nagging you. If you are remembering your neck continuously, chain is hurting you. I did not even remember. For last few hours I am sitting with 1 lakh Rudraksha. Means Rudraksha chain, it is fitted with my neck. Conflict resolution. Consciously decide, whenever there is a conflict, don't avoid them. You see, I could have done so many things. It's okay. About neck pain, I won't bother. Let it come, then I will face it. If I get the spondylitis, then I will remove the mala. These all avoiding conflict. But consciously when you say, no, I am vetoing this side. I love it. I like it. This is the way I want to live it. So I am going to take the responsibility for the outcome. Suddenly, outcome loses its power over you. Whenever you take the responsibility, the outcome loses power over you. Or I could have done, why this 1 lakh Rudraksha, and I'll leave it, it's okay. Shiva's presence is already with me. What more I can ask for? Put it on my photograph, enough. That is giving up. What more Shiva's presence I need? All over the world people worship me as Shiva's presence. These all, if I say, it is giving up. And justification for giving up. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on others. Only by conflict resolution, Tattva becomes Satya. You discover your religion. You don't become religious by birth. You become religious only when you discover your religion. Clear? Everyone who is born in Hinduism does not mean he is Hindu. Till he discovers, he does not become a real Hindu. Same way, many people born in different religion does not mean they don't become Hindus. If they discover Hinduism, they become Hindus. Any religion, Buddhism or Judaism or Christianity or Hinduism or Shakta, Shaiva, Tantra, Vedanta, Yoga, any sampradaya, any tradition, any religion, any philosophy, only when you discover, it becomes part of you, you become part of it. Discovering religion makes you religious.